Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Jen here. Thank you so much for tuning back in. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming. I make some pregnancy vlogs. I'm currently making my week-to-week updates, and I will definitely eventually have more videos to come. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be giving you guys an update on my 26 and my 27 weeks of pregnancy. And I know that the last two I've been making compilations, and this one I'm actually gonna be doing a compilation as well, because for this week not a lot of my symptoms really changed. So as you guys can tell by probably this frame, is that my belly is definitely growing. I am wearing something a little more casual. I'm wearing more of a guy's graphic tee, so it's not really like cinching me at the waist or anything like that. You can definitely tell that the belly is growing, and I am not as hungry as I have been these last few weeks. My acid reflux has actually kicked up really like a lot. So that's one thing that I've been dealing with, unfortunately. So I've had to buy Tums and take them a lot more often. So for 26 weeks, the baby is the size of a zucchini. The baby's length is 14.02, and the baby's weight is approximately 1.68 pounds. So the baby's still small. However, the baby has already developed everything that he needs to develop as far as like his eyes, his lips, his nose, everything. He's like already full. All he needs to do now really is develop more of his brain for these next few weeks, and then just gain some weight. One thing I started feeling or started getting at, what was it, 2 weeks ago at week 26, is that my colostrum milk actually started coming. And the reason why I found out was, now if you think this is TMI, honestly at this point, like, pregnancy is already TMI because a lot happens with your body. But you can click out, but pretty much when your colostrum milk comes in, you will notice like a leakage or whatever. So one thing that I ended up seeing was my, I actually saw it twice, but at first I didn't know that's what it was, because my nightgown was wet. And I'm like, okay, I thought I had just kind of like spilled something on myself or something, I don't know. It came out of the blue. But then the second time, it was actually on my bra, and it kind of stained my bra a little bit. And so I knew it was the colostrum milk. And I honestly feel like it's so crazy that your body just knows what it's doing naturally without you like even having to do anything. So I think it's really amazing that that's already coming through. Now, I was really excited at first that that was happening, because I really thought like, oh, my milk supply is gonna be really good. But from what I was reading afterwards is that it doesn't have anything to do with your milk supply. So it could still vary. That's been one of my concerns that I've actually been having. But a lot of women actually start producing their colostrum milk, sometimes even earlier, sometimes a lot more. So it was just something exciting. And then the second time, actually this week, a few days ago, it was actually confirmed that, what was it? Was it my bra again? No, I think I was just wearing a shirt and I was about to go to sleep, and my shirt all of a sudden was wet. And I'm like, okay, this time I know I'm not making these things up. What the heck is it? And the funny part was that my husband and I like smelled it, and it smelled really sweet, and it smelled like a baby. And I know it had to be the milk, because it's like, it was this like really, like this smell that like, you know, you normally don't smell. I don't know, it just smelled like a baby. So sure enough, we squeezed my boob and more milk came out. So I thought that was really cool. My back has been aching again. So a lot of the things is that pretty much I can't really like sit up like this for long periods of time because my back really just starts hurting. Or if I'm even sitting, like right now I was driving for a while, even when I'm sitting down, like my back will start hurting. Or when I'm laying down, my back will start hurting. So that's came back. Another thing is for week 26, I was getting a lot more sleepy. I was just tired all week. I don't know why. I would just do some simple things around the house and I was really, really tired. Then again, I've also been prepping up the house here, getting everything ready, kind of almost like spring cleaning before the baby comes, and we're actually building the nursery and stuff like that. So we need to, you know, clean up there and take all the stuff that's in there out so they can come and prepare and do all the things that they need to do. We're actually going to be painting, putting in new floors, and putting in blinds, and that's just like the little stuff right now. I know we've already installed a new ceiling fan and smart plugs, and then a dimmer, so when the baby's asleep we can dim the lights in there. So that's been happening, and I've been getting a lot of calf cramps. For week 26, what ended up happening was that I got a really bad leg cramp and my muscle stayed very, very like stiff, if you want to say. So I actually have a friend that's a massage therapist and he was able to help me out with that. He had a machine and it really, really helped. And after that, I've just been trying to stretch out my calves a lot more. And I've been trying to do a lot more exercise, even though it's warm outside. Personally, me, I don't mind the heat. A lot of people are like, oh, you're gonna regret it that you're gonna be pregnant in the summer. And to be honest, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't think, like if anything, I always run really, really cold. So I kind of enjoy it. Like I don't mind the heat, but I don't like humidity. So that was it for week 26. For week 27, the baby now, currently as of today, I'm 28 weeks, so this is exactly what happened as of this week. So the baby is the size of a cauliflower. His length is 14.41 and his baby weight as of now is 1.93. So he's pretty much 2 pounds at this point. And as I mentioned previously, I haven't been getting as hungry because of my acid reflux. It's been really hard. It's not like I used to have acid reflux before I was pregnant, and back then what would trigger it is like citrus and like acidic foods and things like that. Now literally I have GERD. I literally will drink just water and then like the water comes back up, or little things like that, and so I have to be taking Tums constantly. But it's not like overwhelmingly like so discomforting. Like I don't think I've had anything in my whole pregnancy that has been so discomforting to the point that I can't take it. In my second trimester was really, really good. And the reason why I say was is because now I am currently on my third trimester and I'm so happy and excited, but I can't wait to update you guys on all of that. But still finishing up with my week 27. My kidneys were hurting from the pressure of the baby. There's certain ways that the baby will lay that will like he will either like be laying a certain way and it makes my kidneys, obviously my kidneys are being crushed at this point, or my ribs, if you want to say, are being crushed at this point. And everything has tried to just make space for him. So I was feeling a little bit discomforted. The baby is definitely starting to hiccup, and you can hear the arithmetic feeling of what it feels like. It's like a constant move. Like that's something really, really cool. It's almost like you get a little twitch. So what happens is like my stomach will like twitch, and then a few seconds later like twitch. And so from what I read is that it's when the baby is hiccuping. Now I've also gotten that same twitch all the way in my pelvic, and what that is contractions of your pelvic. So pretty much I've gotten some minor contractions, my back contractions and pelvic contractions, and obviously my body is starting to prepare. They're once again Braxton Hicks, so my body is starting to prepare for labor, and it's just pretty much practicing at this point what it's gonna be like. So they've been very minor. You know what, the funny part is that the pelvic contractions don't really hurt. They feel like very, very minor. Period cramps, the back ones really do hurt. It's almost like a wave. It comes in waves, and that definitely, like, it's not painful yet, but it's definitely like uncomfortable, like it catches me off guard kind of deal, and that just actually started happening today. I think it's pretty normal at 28 weeks. Everything has been good as far as like the contractions and stuff go. I'm not going into labor or anything. One of the cute things is that he actually, sometimes he's playing with the umbilical cord, and I've actually watched videos of this too. They're of course animated, but they will say that the baby will play with the umbilical cord. Obviously, him and I are attached to the umbilical cord, so you can feel it when he's pulling, and you'll see my belly button actually go in a little bit more, or it will come out a little bit more, and you can feel it inside that he's like playing with it and stuff like that. So I think it's cute. My husband has seen it too, and he thinks it's really cute. Lastly, just as I was mentioning about my energy, it's really been coming and going. It hasn't been consistent. There's days that I feel really, really great and I'm able to do a bunch of stuff, and then there's other days that I feel so tired that I don't even want to get off this couch. So my energy has been up and down, but even then I try to go and take walks. We try to do a mile walk. I'm trying to stay as active as I can stay right now, because as you guys know, because of my placenta previa, I've actually been I haven't had a normal pregnancy to say that I can stay active and things like that. So I've really been having to watch that. But come this Monday, I'm actually seeing my doctor, and so we'll end up finding out what new stuff there is as far as my placenta goes, and we'll get to see baby again. So I'm excited about that. That's all the updates I have for you guys, and I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I have a few other videos that I'm actually going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a second trimester favorites, just because I have a lot of things that definitely changed from what I used in my first trimester to compare to what I've used in my second trimester. And again, as I mentioned, I'm now in my third trimester, so I'm so excited to see. And I literally have 12 weeks left as of today. So by the time you're watching this, I'll probably have less than 12 weeks left for this baby to come out. And I can't believe time is honestly flying. And I definitely will be making some different types of videos so you guys can see that. And thank you guys so much for joining me along this journey. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!